Agrilevante, settima edizione 2023. Questo appuntamento è anche un luogo dove
Agrilevante, 7th edition 2023. This rendezvous is also important for workshops, meetings. A workshop has taken place today titled Enhance the Conditionality Eco Schemes, Common Agriculture Policy 23-27. Professor Frascarelli from Perugia University was here to deliver his speech. Let me share with you a short introduction. Well, European Union, to boost agriculture practices which are more sustainable and responsible, makes funds available. To access these funds, it is necessary to abide by specific requirements. And that is the topic discussed by Professor today. So, what about wheat? Because the topic is about wheat. Well, the CAP started with January 2023 with a good news. Resources are the same as the previous resources. We do not catch up inflation, but for Italy and for Puglia in particular, 7.4 billion euros per year up to the year 2027. Another important aspect is that about durum wheat. This sector can access all the payments by CIP, which are 5 with the first pillar, and many others in pillar number 2 about rural development. A farmer growing durum wheat can benefit from a basic payment. He can benefit from a distribution payment in case of a small farm or payments for young farmers. There's a new payment which is called Eco Scheme. And the 5th payment, which is a coupled support. These 5 payments can be available for durum wheat growing farmer. However, this support is not a donation, it's not a subsidy, but it's a remuneration for the fact that the farmer plays a role which is favorable for the climate, for the environment, or for the collectivity, for the community. Basic payment is perceived by the farmer who can have access to enhanced conditionality. What is enhanced conditionality? It includes good agricultural practices for the climate and environment. The farmer gets a basic payment in case of crop rotation. Why crop rotation? Because lots of studies show that crop rotation improves soil fertility, reduces leaching of nitrogen, increases organic matter in the soil. And there is a rule stating that it is called BCA 7 about crop rotation, change in the crop. It states that it is not possible to grow the same crop for 2 years in a row, but there are exceptions to these rules, and we spoke about that today for some common local conditions. For example, in Puglia is a dry farming region. This is the way it has been declared, and therefore in Puglia it is possible to grow wheat for 2 years in a row, and not in the Marche region. This because Puglia is a dry farming region, and therefore it is possible to grow wheat for 2 years in a row. This is why it is important to get familiar with the payments, and for each payment, it is important that farmer understands what I have to do. Well, limitedly to CAP 23-27, which is the new Common Agriculture Policy, so will the farmer get fewer or more resources? Well, on average, same resources as the previous CAP, because resources, 7.4 billion euros per year, are still the same. But there will be farmers which will get some more resources than others. For what I said before, there will be farmers who will accept to abide by, for example, crop rotation or unproductive areas, or youth are rewarded, small farmers are rewarded, also Eco Scheme 4 and farmers under Eco Scheme 4 will be rewarded. So farmers will abide by all these rules will get more economic resources. Other farmers who cannot do that, who cannot abide by these commitments, will get fewer resources. This is called selective common agriculture policy that rewards virtuous behaviors in terms of environmental sustainability. Well, we are speaking about durum wheat producers. Are certified seeds needed for durum wheat? Well, this is something new, which is going to start in 2024, because in the year 2023, this was not applied. As from 2024, to get access to the fifth payment, we said that we have 5 payments, basic distribution payments, coupled payments. The fifth, which is the coupled payments, which allocates 100 euros per hectare durum wheat, requests certified seeds. And this from January 2024 as application. It means that this is the latest news for the future sowings, and precisely 180 kilograms per hectare of durum wheat with certified seeds. For producers of durum wheat who do not have the phone number, Professor Frascarelli, or of other experts, so where can the farmers delve into this topic? Well, they can peruse regulations in the websites of the ministry, or also taking part in workshops. For example, the workshop today was organized with Ed Agricole, and Ed Agricole publishes on the website and the journals all the latest updates. Thank you, Professor.